All right, we live, man. You can't handle the truth podcast. I'm on here with my other, co-host. So let him introduce himself.
JB, y'all know what it is.
JB in the house, man. We waiting on others, to come on, man. So, like I always say around this time, if this is your first time, checking out this podcast, man, on here, this is the NFL playoffs conference championship preview. We've been doing these all season, during the regular season. We made it down to the Final Four. It's not March Madness, but 14 left. We got two big games today. Bucs versus the Packers starting 3:05 on Fox. Then you have Bill versus the Chiefs at 6:40 on CBS. And what's so ironic about these games, both games are rematches from week 6. So yeah, they're both rematches, and this is the Bills, first time being in the conference championship since '93, and guess who they played? The Chiefs. So it's a lot of parallel parts, going on right now, man. So I just want to get your take on what you're looking forward to today.
Man, that goddamn Tom Brady, man. I just want to see what he gonna do, man. And I want to see. I think Aaron Rodgers them gonna take it because he was just in the predicament last year, and they laid an egg to my 49ers. So I think he coming up for vengeance.
Oh, Tom Brady.
So we'll see.
Yeah, man, you kind of going in and out, JB. I'm about to take you out and put you back in, man. So we just had somebody else join. Go ahead and introduce yourself, young man.
What's going on, baby? It's Ghost of Warren Sapp.
The Ghost of Warren Sapp.
Okay. I'm up here working with.
Hey, Jerry, I'm about to take you in and out every now and then, man, because you kind of, what I'm saying? I guess the Wi-Fi you being down there at the bottom, I'm going to take you out, put you back in. Can you hear me?
I'm in this goddamn kitchen, man.
Okay. So, man, like I was...
Don't do what you do, man.
Oh, go ahead. So, you good? You going to stay on, or are you what you going to do?
Yeah, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? But you going in and out on my end.
Yeah, go ahead.
You going to stay on? Okay. All right, man. So, like I said before, man, you got the Bucs versus the Packers, Bill versus Chiefs. Let's go ahead and start this first game off, man. We got Tampa Bay.
Okay, well, go ahead and take it out.
Yeah, we're about to take it out now. All right, man. You got Bucs versus the Packers. Like I was saying earlier, this is a rematch of week 6. This is the first preseason meeting between Rodgers and Brady. And the last time they played, Green Bay got their ass kicked 38-10 back in October.
Got their ass whipped.
October 18th. And coming in, the Bucs ranked 7th on offense, 6th on defense. The Packers ranked 5th on offense, 9th on defense, and they giving the Bucs, 3 points, man. So I want to get your take on what you're looking forward to today. Yo.
Who you asking? Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, Jerry ain't even on.
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. I was driving. I'm not saying we're gonna see a repeat of that Week 6 matchup because as the season progressed and stuff, Packers got stronger. We see the Bucs, they hit a little stalemate. So I feel like it'll be a close one. Last team that got the ball.
Well, that's how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. The football fan in me, is last person got the ball.
That one got the ball.
The Green Bay Packer hater in me is they gonna get blowed out.
They gonna get blowed out? Oh man.
The Packer hater in me.
I think, like I was saying, I said it on before the playoffs started. To me, it's all what Leonard Fournette do, because they have to have a threat of a running game, so the Packers can't just tee off with their D ends and coming in there.
Yeah.
I think if Fournette just give them 70 yards, just give them 70 yards, that really going to enhance their chances of winning the game. Because we all know Tampa Bay start fast. You get up on you early, get you out the game plan. And I think this is what they gonna try to do, man. They're gonna try to jump out. You know, Tom is still Tom, but can Tom without a running game throw the ball 50 times and win?
Yeah.
That's why I think Fournette is huge in this game, man. He got to have some kind of threat of a running game. Because you go back and look at the Washington game, he ran for 93. You go back, look at the Saints game, he ran for 73, but he also had 5 catches for 44 yards.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So he to me is the key to the whole game, man. And then you look at Green Bay on defense, you know, Antonio, they don't have to worry about Antonio Brown today. Antonio Brown's not playing, but they still got Godwin, Evans, you know, Grunt, you know, Scotty Miller got to step up today.
Yeah.
And Green Bay, man, they were saying the stat today that just rushing 4, Green Bay has been the leader in the last couple of weeks of getting to the quarterback without blitzing. So they can get to the quarterback without blitzing, and the Bucs can't run. This might turn into a laugher, but you also have to take into consideration turnovers gonna loom large too. Because you know Tampa Bay got 4 last week, kept them in the game, but you know they was dealing with a bruised, beat up, you know, Breeze, and they ain't getting that today. They're getting a healthy and a dosage of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. And for me, you know, I like to look at the trenches. I like to look at the offensive line versus the defensive line. You know, everybody thinking the matchup is, you know, Tom versus Aaron and stuff. You know, but we know that Sue and Aaron have a history. Back like when Warren Sapp and Brett Favre had a history. And a lot of people say, you know, Sue, he gets in to Aaron's head. And it, you know, and the Tampa Bay defense we seen like last week with, you know, I wouldn't even say the emergency, but see Devin White playing with his ears pinned, you know, just flying over the field, sideline to sideline, playing angry. And we see, you know, the Packers, they lose, basically the best left tackle in football. And, you know, they have to protect him on their line. You know, that week 6 game, they didn't do too much protecting because that was like the only game Aaron really got hit and pressured and sat. I think they sat him like 4 times.
Yeah. They was living back there.
Yeah, they was living back there. That was a huge difference in that game. So that's what I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, and also the Bucs, you know, they get Vita Vea back to the run stopper. You know, he been out, you know, for a good amount of weeks. They get him back, but they also, you know, they just said this, you know, I was looking at the pregame, Winfield not playing today. Winfield Jr. in the secondary not playing. So that's one less defender. You know, he kind of like a little mini honey badger. He be kind of all over the field a little bit. But you know, it remains to be seen what's gonna happen, man. I think it's gonna be a good game, though, man. I think it's gonna be one of them games. If the Bucs can get turnovers like they did last week in New Orleans, and just kind of make make Green Bay go 3 and out here and there, just here and there in key moments of the game, that's going to enhance their chances. But if they let Green Bay come out here and jump on them fast, and they don't get no turnovers, I don't think they can shoot. I don't think they can win a shootout with Green Bay.
Yeah, that's the thing about, you know, because we know they gonna score. They gonna score, especially not this late in the season. The way they tore off such a run of just scoring. So going tit for tat with Green Bay, you know, you can't settle for 3. You got to get scores. You got to get touchdowns.
Yeah.
And with Tampa Bay, it's been kind of hit or miss. Cause we seen them like put up points, and we seen them really just lag behind and win close games and stuff.
Yeah, man.
And so
Hey,
that weather got a lot to do with it. How
Mhm.
efficient your offense gonna be.
Yeah, so Rodgers, this is his first NFC championship game in Green Bay, which is crazy. Like the first time he's ever played at home, man. He's 1-3 overall. 2011 they beat the Bears in Chicago to go 21-14. In 2015, they had the Seahawks beat in Seattle. They lost 28-22. Then 2017 they was in Atlanta. They lost
There we go.
Yeah, they lost 44-21, and then in 2020, they went out to San Fran, lost 37-20. So, this is huge for Aaron Rodgers, man.
Yeah,
They was talking about earlier, he can cement his legacy if he get to this Super Bowl, but he lose this one at home.
he's an underachiever. I mean,
Oh Lord, man.
I'm gonna get on my Skip Bayless today. He's an underachiever.
See, what's going on, Marty?
What's up with you, bro?
Man, I can't call it, man.
Who was that? Who was that name? Bucs Bandwagon. Who was that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, why you anti-Packers, dog?
Man, it's just I have my friends, man. They diehard Packers fan, and just to hear them talk about them. So I have to be devil's advocate. I have to go against them.
Yeah, man. So, Marty, what you think about it, bro? Since you just coming on.
You say what, bro?
I said, what you think about the game today? The first game, Green Bay versus Tampa Bay.
Ultimately, I really think that Green Bay is going to win just because Tampa Bay beat the hell out of them the first time.
Yeah.
And it's just hard for a warm climate team to go into Green Bay and win. So I'm going, even though I bet against Green Bay today.
You did?
I got my partner over here. You probably see Brad
Yeah,
Brown,
Greenfield, Brad
diehard Green Bay fan. He on the couch over here.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? He's extremely confident today that they're gonna beat Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
He called it 31-28. So I'm going,
31-28.
I'm anti everything that he like anyway, because I got to have that balance. I just ain't finna be, doing all the other extra shit. So I'm going Tampa Bay just because of today.
Just for the day, huh? Yeah, you don't want to hear Brad mouth.
I got money on the wood, you know what I'm saying? But if I lose it, I lose it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but but if I win, then cause see, here's the thing, dog. My hate is very personal. I take this shit very personal. Now, if Green Bay wins, then the Green Bay's in the 5 conversation. They're 5. They in there with San Francisco and Dallas. You know what I mean? So now that makes the Giants fall into a 3rd tier of Super Bowl teams. I don't like that. You got the Pittsburgh, and you got the Pittsburgh, you got New England, and then you got the Dallas and the San Francisco, and then you got Green Bay, and you got New York. So that will leave me by myself at 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So now, you know what I mean? It's like I'm sitting by myself. Yeah, I could talk about the 4 that we got, but it's I you know what I mean? Then I can't really go at a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? Even though, because see, I don't the Pittsburgh thing, yeah, they got 6. We ain't never really had a Pittsburgh beef. New England, they got 6, but we took 2 from them. So I can really talk shit to them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In the Green Bay situation, you know, I got this guy over here that's gonna always throw. He's gonna throw the newest Super Bowl in my face if they win, which I don't see them winning the Super Bowl. Even if they make it today, I just don't see nobody beating the Chiefs, even with an injured Mahomes. Because 60% Mahomes is better than a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But today is very personal to me.
Very personal.
Very personal.
Very personal, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So let me ask y'all this then. What are y'all keys to the game? Who y'all think gonna be? Who y'all think out of Brady and Rodgers gonna win that battle? And who's gonna be the unsung hero, like a player nobody's talking about? Y'all got one.
I think Green. I think I'm gonna go with. You really can't bet against Adams. You can't bet against Adams. I think he's a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey man, excuse him, man. Go ahead, man. Finish your point, man.
Okay, because you know so
It's 1 and 3.
okay. So I'm a I done got through off track. I'm gonna go because I think they're going to double
2 and 1.
Devontae Adams. I think we're gonna get a heavy dose of the run game today. I'm counting on Williams and I'm counting on Aaron Jones to do a lot
about
of
Green Bay running game?
Huh?
You talking about Green Bay running game?
I think Green Bay gonna run the ball today.
Yeah. All right, what you think about it, Bucs bandwagon?
Antoine Winfield's not playing today?
Nah, Winfield not playing.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not. Bucs bandwagon, what's your take on it?
It's gonna be Grunt.
It's gonna be Grunt.
Yeah. We seen he dropped the touchdown last week. He was in the end zone. And he dropped like 2 more key passes. You know, I think he's gonna be the different man. I'm looking for him to score twice. And that's gonna put them over the top.
How you doing?
Okay. So y'all think Antonio Brown not playing gonna be a big factor?
No, I don't, because I really don't think he was a factor to begin with. I mean, he had his little 40-something catches or whatever the case may be, but I think he was more of a decoy than anything, you know what I mean? Because I feel like Mike Evans, I think that receiver core runs through Mike Evans regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Brown, yeah, he was a good addition, but I mean, he was more of a third option receiver at this point. But Mike Evans, he lacks in the yak area. I mean, he'll catch a deep pass, but he gonna go down. So I mean, he ain't gonna get the yards after the catch that they need to get them down the field.
Yeah. Man, but y'all I think Godwin gonna play a big factor for Tampa Bay today. I'm going with Godwin and Fournette.
You think Fournette, really?
He got to. That's the only way they going. Hey, the last 2 games, he the one that stepped up. Gotta think. He had 93 yards against Washington. He had 73 yards against Saints, and he led them in catches.
Hey, my man say the X factor, Journey. Stop. You doing it on purpose. The X factor today is he said the X factor today is gonna be the Runyon, the tight end.
Oh man, tell him he can get on the camera, bro.
I told him. Hold on.
Man, he a Green Bay fan. I wanna take his take on it.
Good,
What's up, bro? What's going on?
Ain't that, man?
Shit, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Say what now?
They go ahead and introduce yourself to the people out there. So they know,
who you is.
Brad B, man. Green Bay fan. Diehard Green Bay fan, man.
Man, it ain't about no business today, man. It's all about the game today. NFC Championship. Hey, this a must win for us though, man. Must win for Rodgers, man. Must win for, you know what I'm saying, especially for the legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? One and three in the NFC Championship, man. He got to get this one right here, man. Got to.
Yeah. I think he need this one, man, because he at home too. That's another thing too. You at home, we got everything going. You at home.
You at home. It's already what, 20-some degrees outside, snow on the ground, man. You got no choice.
Yeah, y'all got to get there, man. I think I'm gonna take Green Bay. I think Green Bay. I think they just primed to get there this year, man. It's just something about y'all, man. Y'all defense done stepped up.
Yeah. And I have a better feeling about it this year than I did when we went out to San Fran last year. See, I already was uneasy. That team that went out there to San Fran last year, bro, the 13-3 team, man, that team that went, it ain't how it is now. It ain't that team that's this year.
Yeah, I feel you. So, Bucs bandwagon, you got anything to say about that?
I mean, as we see Aaron being an underachiever. He has to get over that hump. So, like I told one of my other friends, that's a diehard Packer fan.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is the new Peyton Manning. He's a regular season champion.
Yeah.
He does in the regular season. When it comes postseason, we don't get that from him.
But the thing is, man, like, that's why when people always ask me about Favre and Rodgers, I still got Favre in that one spot. But that's why I say Rodgers got to get this one right now. He get this one right here, he gonna surpass it. He got to get this one though, because it really ain't no difference. Because they both got one ring. Postseason success about the same. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so he got to get this one. I mean, it's on the line right here today. 305. It's it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I heard you ask Mark earlier the X factor. I think the X factor is gonna be the tight end because they're gonna double Adams. So it's gonna be Tane. Tane gonna have to have a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really think they're gonna try to double Adams?
I don't know, because you gotta think about it. With Winfield out, they might not double, but I think that he gonna go to Tane a lot. And Scantling, he gonna have to catch the ball, man. He can't be having them drop passes, man, like he been doing all year. We can't have that. If he start dropping them passes, man, we gonna get our ass whooped. Like, for real.
Yo, what you were saying, man? My Wi-Fi kind of went out for a minute. Repeat that again.
I was talking about Tane. I said they're gonna have to go to Tane, and I was talking about Vada and Scantling. He gonna have to make sure he catch the ball every time his number called today.
Yeah. I think Jones. To me, I think whoever get that running going first and that flash and pass going, like I say, Aaron Rodgers on flash and pass, he done threw 21 touchdowns and no picks. So play action is key for Green Bay. So they got to get, like I say, if Green Bay start fast and they get Tampa behind that 8 ball, man, this shit might get ugly, man.
That's another thing too you said about the defense too, because the games that they did lose, Tampa Bay did lose, Brady turned the ball over multiple times, so the defense gonna definitely have to try to get some takeaways. Gonna have to, because if they don't get no takeaways, man, and Brady just be able to sit back in that pocket and just do what he do, it's gonna be a long day. You know what I'm saying? If they defense show up and do what they did week 6,
yeah,
throw them to 6, it's gonna get ugly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that's gonna be key going into the game though. But I got 31-28 us though.
Yeah. Like I was saying, Vita Vea returned today too, so they get their run stuff back. So you know what I mean?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Yeah. He coming back today.
Yeah. So that's gonna be big, man. So guess we about to see, man.
Yeah.
Because like week 6, Green Bay, they jumped out to 10-0 on the Buccaneers, and we know what happened after that.
What that now?
We seen the Packers jump out on the Buccaneers week 6. They was up 10-0.
Man, after Rodgers did that flex or whatever he did on the side, it was over after that.
Yeah, that was
38 straight. 38 straight. So I ain't straight.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, man, let me get y'all predictions, and then I'm gonna move to the other game, man. So, what y'all think it's gonna be?
Man, I got 38. I got 31-28, man. 3-point victory.
31-28. Who Mark T got? Yo, I've got
I'm about to give him the phone now. Mark.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I got 24-21 Bucs.
24-21 Bucs.
Yo.
Who you got, man? What's your score before we move on to the next game?
What's the score? What's that over and under on that?
Man, they giving the Bucs 3 though.
They giving them 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 31-27. I'm gonna go 31-27. Green Bay. Even though I'm betting with Tampa Bay,
What you say, Mark? Man, Wi-Fi went out again. What you say?
I like 31-28 Green Bay, even though I got money on the wood for Tampa Bay, but I just think that first time done sparked some shit in Aaron Rodgers, man, because they whooped their ass the first time.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Green Bay 27-21, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think Green after the chance to win 27-21. I think Green Bay gonna hold up, man. Aaron second Super Bowl.
So you liking the under and you liking the green and the Green Bay to cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm gonna leave y'all this tidbit for the viewers and y'all, man. This time I looked up. It said teams to defeat a team by 20 plus points in the regular season and then face them in the conference title games are 13-3 in the rematches. They're 4-0 in the last 10 seasons. So that's just a stat to throw out there.
Repeat that stat again. I ain't hear it.
That's a pretty good statistic there.
It said teams to defeat a team by 20 plus points in the regular season and then face them in the conference title games are 13-3 in rematches. They 4-0 in the last 10 seasons. So basically, it's on Tampa side today. If you going by that, like Tampa,
I bought these by
win the game. So that's my little tidbit on there. I'm just leaving it out there for the fans, just listening and viewing, man. So now, moving on to the Bills versus the Chiefs. Like I was saying, this was another rematch of week 6. Man, it's the Bills.
You said what now?
Game since '93. They ironically played. And last time they played in the regular season, man, was 26-17 on October 19th. The Chiefs won. Bills coming in ranked 2nd on offense, 14th on defense. The Chiefs ranked 3rd on offense, 16th on defense. So let me get y'all take on that. No, they're giving the Bills 3. They getting 3 points too.
This game right here is could really go either way, because do we have a healthy Mahommes?
I mean, at this point, he playing. So I knew
they was gonna play him. The only way they didn't play that man was if he died. Yes, I'm sold on that shit. I'm sold on that shit. I don't give a damn what kind of protocol he was under. They was gonna them doctors was not going to diagnose that man and say that he couldn't play today.
Yeah. Oh, you knew that. I mean, I told everybody, man, Mahommes was playing.
He was gonna play.
Yeah, he was gonna play, man. He was gonna play. I want to get y'all who y'all like the same thing, the keys to the game, the X factor, and what y'all think gonna happen. To me, Bills gotta run the ball, man. Cause they got away with it against Baltimore. They only ran with 32 yards. I don't think Allen passing ball 50 times is gonna beat Kansas City, man.
No.
I don't think they got to be able to move. They got to have, like I say, they got to have a threat. You got to keep Mahommes off the field. That's been the recipe all year this year. If you look at the games, the Chiefs been in. Same thing with the Panthers. The Panthers, they kept the ball out their hand. They had a chance to win the game. They lost, but like I always say, the Chiefs are champions. They know when to turn it on when they need it. When they need to stop, when they need to score, they find a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't keep playing with fire, man. And I said it early in the year. To me, the Bills is the only team in the AFC that can beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
Cause they style of play, their defense is aggressive. Sean McDermott love the blitz.
Yeah.
He come from that Jimmy Johnson tree. He went up there in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna send that heat. He gonna try to get that ball out of Mahommes' hands fast. But he ain't got time to scan the field. So
yeah,
I think it's the running game and the blitz. Can they keep Mahommes uneasy with that neck and that foot? They gotta lay the wood on today.
Yeah, you got to pop that boy. You know what I mean? But what scares me about that blitz is then that leaves Tyreek Hill one-on-one with somebody.
Yeah, it do.
And 97% of the time, it's a touchdown. Or it's a huge ass game.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's a rookie playing tonight.
Who? Rookie who?
The running back for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, he back. Yeah, a little back. He playing.
That's what I'm saying. So really, you rush 7, you dump off. You know what I mean? Then you shit. What you go at this point? You got to pick your poison. So do you try to stop the running back from catching the ball out of the backfield, or do you stop Mahommes from rolling out the pocket and you know what I mean, doing some kind of crazy ass Andy Reid play? I mean, I don't know.
We got to see how Mahommes' foot doing though. So he might not ain't be able to do all that today.
Yeah,
so everybody talking about the neck, but you gotta, and your left foot. You need that, the plant and throw.
The plant, right.
The plant and throw, so that's gonna be key too. But they gonna shoot that up too.
Oh yeah, they gonna put that coronavirus 19 off of that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what they do. They gonna put something in that man's foot.
Yeah, man. So what y'all think about the Bills offense though versus the Chiefs defense?
You know what? I've been a Josh Allen fan all year, and even when this must have been about week. This might have been about week. This was right after Russell Wilson fell off. This might have been about week 9.
Mm-hmm.
I said that Josh Allen was the MVP candidate.
Yeah.
And everybody laughed at me. I said, okay, you will see. You will see in a minute. So, dude, at the end of the day, you can't teach 6'5". Bro, this motherfucker he's big as Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
And his arm strength is probably he probably has the biggest arm in the NFL.
Yeah, it's between him and Mahommes. It's between the two.
So if Diggs can get separation, it's gonna be scary. Or because I don't really see Singletary doing much.
Yeah. But this might be the game where he puts out. Because let's be honest, the Chiefs defense is not no intimidating defense. You can't move the ball.
But at the end of the day, they wasn't intimidating last year, but they came through when they needed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They get the stops when they need to, man. They get them stops. So I think the Bills got to be able to run the ball. Like I said, most teams can't survive throwing the ball 50 times, get the Chiefs. When you do that, you're going to turn into a track meet.
Yeah.
You playing right into their wheelhouse, man. You don't want to do that, man. And like you saying, who like when the Bills blitz, who's gonna cover Kelsey? And the one guy I was talking to said he think Edmonds can handle Kelsey by himself. I'm
Edmonds Edmonds to me is he's not a coverage guy. He can tackle.
He's a roamer.
Yeah, but I don't. But far as a coverage guy, I don't see Edmonds. Edmonds cannot cover Kelsey. That's just that's bottom line.
No, I was just throwing that out there.
Who gonna go on Tyreek Hill?
They gonna put White on Hill.
Ain't nobody in the NFL cover that dude, man.
So y'all think White gonna be on Hill all game?
That's what my man just said. Well, he said, but I just don't. I think that's who's gonna be on him. But as far as making some kind of impact, I don't see it. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say, hell, they go deep. Hill first play of the game.
Yeah, they gonna go deep to somebody. But you know what though? I won't be surprised if the Bills. This is gonna be this gonna be like a pissing contest, man. Because the Bills, they played week 6. Kansas City kind of, they kind of own that game, man. So I think the Bills gonna come out and try to say,
so they did play this year. They played
this is the Super Bowl. We just gonna unleash.
So did the Bills and the Chiefs play this year?
Got it like. You say what now? Yeah. They played this year. You remember that Thursday night game? It got moved. They supposed to play on the Monday night. It got moved to Thursday night.
So that
was 6 game.
So Kansas City won that.
Kansas City went in Buffalo. Yeah, Kansas City went in Buffalo won 26-17.
See that's what gets me is playing a team twice in a year. You know what I'm saying? It just something about that shit, man. Just like when I had no idea why people thought that the Buccaneers was gonna lose 3 times in a year. It wasn't gonna happen. I put every little bit of piece of bet money that I had, I put that shit on Tampa Bay. I won almost $500.
Yeah.
It just ain't gonna. And see that's why I'm kind of skeptical about the Tampa Bay Green Bay because they got this narrative now that they want a lot of these big time players to be the first to do something. Just like, you know what I mean? It's an off the wall example. Just like LeBron. Nobody in the history of the NBA ever came back down from 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back as the first player in NBA history to not only come back 3-1, but to beat a team that had the best record in the history of the NBA.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of parity in that shit. Now, fast forward to what I say that to say this. The Super Bowl is in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay has a game from the Super Bowl. So does Tom Brady become the first player ever to play the Super Bowl in his home stadium?
Yeah, I said that too.
From a parity standpoint. Well, but then Ted Thompson, he magically dies. I mean, I ain't gonna say magically dies, but I mean he dies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he drafted Rodgers. Yeah, so I mean shit.
Yeah, man. I see what you're saying. You trying to say it's kind of scripted.
Huh?
Is that what you're saying? It's kind of scripted.
I'm not saying it's scripted, but it's a lot that you can. It's a lot of conspiracy that can follow this game.
Oh yeah, you know that. A lot of people gonna lead into that. If Tampa Bay win today, you know what they gonna say, man. The NFL set this up during the offseason. They, let him go to Tampa Bay. They knew the Super Bowl was in Tampa Bay. All the conspiracy theories gonna come out, man.
Yeah, right. And then, just like if Green Bay win, we doing this for Ted Thompson.
Yeah, so you
So
know,
I mean, and then you got the Super Bowl one, Green Bay and Kansas City. You know what I mean? Do the
mhm.
Bills finally get their first one? I mean, it's just a lot of, it's just a lot of shit that can go into all four of these teams.
Hey, but check this out though. There's another thing I was thinking about too. It could be a State Farm Super Bowl.
It what?
A State Farm Super Bowl. Cause you know Mahommes and Rodgers do them commercials together.
Oh man, right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of, but that's neither here or there, man. So you know, so who you like, Bill versus Chiefs, and your reason why?
I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go Chiefs 31. I'm gonna go 31-28.
31-28. I don't even think it'll be a high scoring game. I don't even think it'll be a high scoring game because I looked up another stat, man. I like research stuff, man.
Because the first game went under, I'm sure. 42 points. That first game went
Yeah, it
under.
was 26-17.
Right.
Okay. It's a stat I looked up for all viewers and listeners out there. It says since 2017, the Bills are only allowing 18 points versus the Chiefs, the fewest by any team to play them 2+ times.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they've been, like I say, I don't even go. They got 26 that last game, but it equals out. They only giving up 18 points every time they play them. So the
Right.
Bills defense, and then I was reading, not reading, but I was looking at the stat they showed that the Bills since week 12 are number one in red zone defense. It said since week 12, the Chiefs are 26 in red zone offense.
Right.
So yeah, it's shaping up to be one of them, one of them good, 2017, like 23. It's shaping up to be one of them, but who
Because
knows?
I think the obvious ain't. I've always, because I gamble, so my motto is the obvious might not be so obvious because you got Tampa Bay, you got Green Bay. The obvious is the over. That's
Mm-hmm.
easy money. If you're a gambler and you're looking at Tampa Bay, you're looking at Green Bay, and the over is 52, 53. That's roughly shit. That's roughly three or four touchdowns and a couple field goals, both
Yeah.
sides, which can happen, which has happened mostly all year. You know what I mean? And then, like I took the, I didn't take the over with the Baltimore game. But if you think of Buffalo and you think in Baltimore, the obvious was over because I think it was like a 45. So you think of 45 points? That's 6 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, a piece of the field goal to get you over. It ended up being
Yeah.
17. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the over under in the Tampa Bay game is 53.5. The over under in Buffalo, Kansas City is 54.5.
54 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's why I was saying I'm going under. I'm going under 53.
I want to go under on both, but I got 30 minutes. I got to do some studying right quick. I got to go in and do some studying and shit.
Yeah, man. So who your key factors for the Bills Chiefs?
Key factor.
Yeah.
Shit. Key factor, man. I don't know. I think the key factor for the Chiefs will be that rookie running back.
Yeah, he makes some huge difference because,
And the key
like you
factor
said,
for the Bills, it has to be Singletary because
yeah,
you're gonna have to eat clock. You got to eat clock and get Mahommes off the field because you can't. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna go tit for tat with Kansas City.
Mm-mm.
So you gotta knock some time off that clock. But I don't really believe in the Bills run game.
Yeah. If they run game show up, then it's gonna be very interesting.
If that run game show up, yeah, it'll be damn interesting. Absolutely.
Very interesting, man. So the key to me is like I always look at third down too. I always look at that stat after the game or during the game too, because the longer you stay on the field, it enhances your chances to get points. So you gotta look at third down and turnover. I always look at that.
Right.
Them the key factors of any football game.
Right.
Whoever loses the turnover battle pretty much loses the game.
Oh yeah, that's a given. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm looking at turnovers and third down, the Bills running game, and can the Bills get pressure on Mahommes?
Right.
Can they get to him without blitz? Because if they got to start heating them up, like you say, he start getting on one-on-ones with Hill and Kelsey, and the left coming out that backfield.
Yeah.
But you also got to look at, like you say, the Chiefs haven't been scoring a lot of touchdowns in the red zone. So
right,
it's a lot of stuff to look into, man, because they, even though Cleveland got behind early, they stayed in the game because
the
Chiefs couldn't score. They couldn't score. Yeah, they was there because they couldn't put them away.
Right.
And like I was saying, like last week, the stat since week 8, the Chiefs haven't beat anybody by more than 10 points.
Oh wow.
So all their games be close, man. So who you like in the last game, man? I'm about to get up on here, man. Get ready to eat 2:30 game.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to start cooking in a minute myself. I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs 27-20, 21. I like the under. They 27-21. I like the under on this. I like the Bills defense to kind of step up a little bit, but I just think the Mahommes offense is just gonna be a little bit too much.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs 24-20, man.
Way under. Okay.
I'm going 24-20 Chiefs. I'm going with a State Farm Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers versus Mahommes.
Damn.
And the Bills, like I said, I give the Bills credit. They are a team up and coming, but I don't think it's their day today, man.
Yeah, I think this gonna come down to experience, but in experience and home field advantage is what I'm looking at.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm looking at too, man. So let me just drop these last 2 tidbits before I get up off this, man. Get everybody trying to get ready to get up for the game, man. Said the Chiefs are the 11th defending Super Bowl champ team to host the conference title game. Those teams are 9-1 in history. And it said also the Chiefs are the first team to host 3 straight AFC title games. And it said this is the 3rd game since the 1970 merger between the 2 top players in receiving yards. The player ranked 2nd has won both of those matchups. So the player ranked 2nd in receiving yards is Travis Kelsey. So Diggs is number 1. So it's a lot of stuff, man. I don't know how the hell they be researching this shit, but maybe coming up with the stats, boy. But 9 times out of 10, that still hold true though.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
So hope everybody out there enjoy your day, man. This is You Can't Handle the Truth podcast, man. I appreciate you coming on, Mark. Yeah, Mark T. Tell Brad Brown, win or lose, man. We gonna do the Super Bowl too, man. I can get up 10 people on here, man. So we gotta get a big Super Bowl preview, man. Yo, he must done went out. But anyway, that's gonna conclude today's show. You Can't Handle the Truth podcast. Like I say, check us out on Google, Spotify, Overcast, Breaker, Apple. If you want to go back and listen to the audio, and if you want to look at the live streams, subscribe to YouTube, or you go on my Facebook page, Terrence Murray, or you can go to You Can't Handle the Truth podcast Facebook. And I'm going to do a recap tonight too. So if I don't do it tonight, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So just putting that out there. So, all right, we about to get off and get ready to eat. I know y'all want to eat. Get ready for these games. Sit down, relax. I'm going to check y'all either tonight or tomorrow night with the recap. I holler back at y'all.